I've just come back from shopping for my lunch. It's a little bit late for lunch. It's nearly 4 p.m. But I went to Asnas first, of course, and picked up all the onigiri, you can see there. And I also picked this up because I thought that might be interesting. And it's yum anyway. It's a little bit expensive, but it's... To open, you're looking for this bit. We don't need scissors though. So what's in there is exactly what it looks like on the front. It's tentacles. Maybe don't look very appetising to a lot of you, but yeah, it's really yummy. Very nice. A little bit expensive, but I think it's worth it. And I also went to Daiei today, which Daiei is like a supermarket, and it's got that symbol. And I picked up a few bits. This is topple. Some of you might know it. It's a bit like Pocky, but to my mind you get actually more for your money. And this is an adult one. You can see that because it says there, adults, which is a little bit more expensive than the kids one. But having had both now, the adults one is kind of more oval shaped than the kids one, and you get definitely more flavour in it. I haven't eaten this one yet, so I will in a little while, but I have had the kids version of this, and that was very nice, but not enough flavour inside for me. So what it is it's basically a stick, but instead of where the Pocky is covered by the flavour, with topple, the flavouring is actually inside, so... I didn't prepare. I should have opened these already, shouldn't I? I'm really struggling with this now. Oh, finally. I'm so professional at this, aren't I? Wow. So yeah, that's topple. And as you can see, it's oval, whereas the kids' one is circular. So although you are paying a little bit more, hopefully you can see that. Is that focusing on there? Although you are paying a bit more, it's much nicer. I'll eat that later, seeing as that's a sweet thing. The other thing I picked up is this, and obviously this was from the supermarket. You can't get stuff like this from the convenience store. It's Japanese aubergine. It looks kind of similar. Can you see that? If I focus in on that. Looks kind of similar to our aubergine, but just a more kind of blue colour. Excuse me. A more kind of blue colour, and that's just very salty. It's kind of like pickled. I also picked up some milk tea as I dropped the carry bag, which is by Lipton. I really like milk tea. I think the best milk tea is royal milk tea, and then followed by Lipton, which is generally cheaper. And then if you really have to, the one that's made by Kirin, but I don't recommend that at all. And then I also picked up this. I'm hoping I've got the right one. This is natto. And it looked right, so I just assumed that that was the right one. Because obviously, being the only foreigner at this particular station that I've ever seen, everyone was looking at me, obviously. So I felt kind of pressured to just get my stuff and go. I did get stopped by a few sweet little kids that wanted to speak to me in English. That was nice. And then I also picked up this from Asnas. They didn't have any natto roll, sadly, but this is, again, sea chicken mayo, so it's tuna mayo. Now I'm going to try and open this properly. I still haven't read the instructions since the other day, so let's see how this goes. Okay, so I can't even get that bit open now. Pull this down, and then open this bit out. Can you see this? Open this bit out. I think we pull those open next. And then I still don't know how this works. Oh, like that. Okay. Can you see what I'm doing there? Is that right? Right, now that I've done that, and that seemed relatively easy, I'm now going to recheck the instructions and see if I did it right. Yes, yes, I did. Hooray! Well, I didn't roll it very well, to be fair, but at least I got the packet open. So, what you're doing is, when this is rolled in there, you just open this bit, pull these off of the rice, and then there'll be a little flap of seaweed at one end. Replay that bit if you need to. There'll be a little flap of seaweed at one end, I think it was this end. You roll the rice onto it, and then as you pull it out, you roll it. So you are kind of rolling it yourself. So I wasn't too far wrong the other day. Except I pulled the sheet of seaweed out first, which that was a mistake. But apart from that, so yeah, and today I picked up this one, which I don't really know what this is. It's katsuo, which is, I'm trying to think what that is in English. Bonito, I think. Tuna mayo. I picked up the negitono wasabi again to go with the tuna mayo. I really do recommend that, definitely. And a kombu, because why not? So yes, that's what I picked up for lunch today. I'm not sure I can be bothered to go out for dinner, because it will just be the same sort of stuff, because I'm not adventurous. I don't go out to restaurants on my own. But yeah, and I managed to open the roll correctly. So big cheer for that. Okay.